A normal stickman wakes up in his tiny apartment on a quiet morning. His life is simple. He has just $1 in his bank account. While checking his phone, a mysterious notification suddenly appears. Congratulations! Every hour your money will double. The stickman laughs. It has to be a joke. But exactly 1 hour later, he checks his balance again. His $1 has become $2. Wait, what? Another hour passes, the balance becomes $4, then $8, then $16. The stickman realizes something unbelievable is happening. Every single hour, his money is doubling. At first, the numbers seem small, but he knows exponential growth can become powerful very quickly. He decides not to spend anything and simply watch what happens. By the end of the first day, his balance has exploded to over $16 million. The stickman sits frozen in shock. Just yesterday, he could barely afford lunch. Now he's richer than most people in his city. News starts spreading online. Financial experts can't explain how his wealth is growing so fast. The next morning, the money doubles again. $33 million, $67 million, $134 million. Every hour, the numbers become more ridiculous. The stickman buys a beautiful house, then a luxury car, then another house. But even after spending millions, the money grows faster than he can use it. Soon, he becomes one of the richest people in the world. Television stations interview him. "What's your secret?" The stickman simply smiles. "If I told you, nobody would believe me." As days pass, his fortune reaches billions of dollars. He begins buying entire companies. Banks compete for his attention. Governments invite him to economic conferences. But something strange starts happening. His wealth is growing so quickly that the global economy begins feeling its effects. Stock markets move whenever he makes a purchase. Entire industries change direction because of his investments. The stickman realizes he now has more financial power than many countries. At first, it feels exciting. Then it becomes terrifying. One evening, he stares at the glowing number on his phone. $500 billion. A few hours later, $1 trillion. The stickman becomes the world's first trillionaire. The internet explodes. People celebrate him. Others fear him. Some believe he's a genius. Others think he's dangerous. But nobody knows the truth. His money just keeps doubling. Soon, he owns massive amounts of land across the planet. He funds hospitals, schools, and scientific research. Diseases are cured faster. Poverty begins decreasing in many places. For a moment, it seems like unlimited wealth could solve humanity's biggest problems. But then another problem appears. There aren't enough things left to buy. The stickman's money is growing faster than the total value of everything on Earth. His wealth exceeds the combined value of the largest corporations. Then it surpasses the economies of entire continents. Economists panic. Governments panic. The stickman panics because every hour the number keeps rising. One night he looks at the screen. The balance is now larger than he can even read. The digits stretch across multiple lines. The stickman realizes something important. Money only has value because people agree it has value. If one person owns more money than the entire world, the concept itself begins to break. So he makes a decision. Instead of collecting more wealth, he starts investing in humanity's future. He builds giant solar energy networks. He creates advanced AI research centers. He funds missions to Mars and beyond. Entire cities are transformed. Human civilization enters a new golden age. Yet the money continues doubling, year after year. Eventually, Earth becomes a highly advanced civilization. Humanity colonizes the Moon, then Mars, then distant planets, and throughout it all, the Stickman's fortune keeps growing. Thousands of years later, humanity has spread across the stars. The Stickman is now a legendary figure. Children learn about him in history books, the man whose money never stopped doubling. But even then, his wealth continues increasing. Eventually, the number becomes so large that no computer can properly display it. The Stickman sits alone aboard a futuristic space station, staring at the universe. For the first time, he understands the truth. The real treasure was never the money. It was the opportunity it gave him to improve countless lives. The endless doubling wasn't a gift of wealth. It was a test of responsibility. Looking out at the galaxies, the Stickman smiles. Because no matter how much money he has, what truly matters is what he chooses to do with it. And somewhere in the background, another hour passes. The money doubles again. Thanks for watching.